Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. It's patch 7.25, so we got some new stuff that was added. We have a new tribal quest with the Disciples of the Lands, and then we also have a new battleground type thing, kind of like what happened with Mamool Ja. So I got two things I gotta record over the span of the next couple of weeks. So, we're starting off simple with these guys. Obviously, this video won't be coming out until probably about a month. For probably about a whole month, because usually the beast tribes take about a whole month to finish. So, this won't be coming out probably until like almost end of June. So, yeah. We got beast tribes. Hey, man. Nice Cecil, nice to see you. Do you have a moment? This may come as a surprise, but since you personally helped negotiate our import foreign cross, but a researcher has recently arrived at Charlayan. I have in mind to go and pay my respects, but, well, I know a little about Charlayans, and I'm worried it'll cause offense. Would you come along, if only for my peace of mind? Sure. My thanks. Her name is Anger, and she should be in the southern district of the city. Alright. Where's... That's right, my whole thing got screwed up because of the whole moon stuff. Oh, there's my mount. That's what it is. My hotbar, I had to flip my hotbars around for the cosmic exploration stuff. Hello, lady. Hello there, may I be of assistance? I'm Mamool Ja, former mercenary. Now I fashion whatever odds and ends need making. The Autarch says you've come to oversee the growth of new crops here in Mamool, so we wanted to express our gratitude. It's very kind of you. My name is Anger, and it's my pleasure to be at your service. When I first heard my assignment, I was intrigued. A forest dominated by the etheric influence of meteorites. Rest assured, we shall soon have an experimental granary up and running. New crops will flourish here as this, I promise. And indeed, my chief concern at the moment is not of potential, but one of manpower. Mamool is rather sparse in population, is it not? Yes, most of our able-bodied workers have left, either to become mercenaries or for other reasons. I myself would be glad to help, but I doubt one extra body will count for much. You should use Wyvres. Put to the right use, or Wyvres can solve about any problem. Who's up this guy? Mamool Ja, how many years has it been? I thought you had moved to Thule for good. When I heard change was in the air from Mamool, I had to come see for myself. Using Wyvres sounds like an excellent idea. We could hitch them into plows and have them cart heavy equipment. All we need now is someone willing to gain extra materials we require. I know a few gatherers, but most are getting on in the years. What to find an adventurous soul? You need anything more than the local mushrooms or odd medicinal herb. I handle beasts, not ore and timber. You? I'm an adventurous gatherer. I'll leave it to me. Then it's settled. You'll be well compensated, I promise. I look forward to work with you, friend. Cecil, Mamool Ja, you both have my thanks. Think nothing of it. I will gather what wyvern handlers I can find and explain the situation. I'm sure they'll be happy to help as well. Cecil, would you mind going along with Mamool Ja? He's a good lad, but he gets ahead of himself sometimes. You've more than proven you're a talent for communication, so if he's struggling to make his point, lend him a hand, would you? Alright. Alright. As I've been saying, wyverns are the answer. Ours are specifically trained for combat. How do you reckon you'd be helping farming? I'll sense the perfect timing. Tell when one wyvern is worth 10 men in the field, won't you? Oh boy. What does one expect our wyverns to do exactly? Hoe with their horns? More like don't pull heavy plows. That makes far more sense. If that's what you need done, then we can do that. We can do that. Believe me, we all want new crops here in Mamool. I'm happy to help. I just want to know how a wyvern trained for battle could be useful. We need wyverns to haul equipment. I see. Wyvern with the strength or combat should have no problem with that. Very well, then both of us will be overly present. Presently. My precious wyvern only smashes things. I'd love to be of service, but if my darling can't smash something to bits, then I'm afraid we're at an impasse. About smashing rocks. That sounds, well, smashing. Leave it to me and my wyvern. We'll have the garden beds free of obstructions in a blink. Oh god, I did a job for you. That was incredible. You convinced them all to help just like that. Now, there's one last person I think we need. His name is XIV Ja, and he's a Nazul, Jatika banana farmer. We can trust his expertise. Lead the way, man. Alright. You were part of the third promise's retinue, weren't you? What brings you here now? And with Mamool Ja. You just met, actually. A researcher from afar is being work on a granary here, and we're both lending a hand. I was hoping you might help out as well, knowing as much as you do about farming in these forests. Think I'd aid a trader who abandoned his homeland for the comforts of Thule? The look on your face. I'm kidding. Although it's in a great part thanks to this woman here with such words can be said in jest. Much has changed from Mamool. If my best friend has kindly come home, they'd be fool to refuse his pleas. Joking aside, your words didn't ring hollow, XIV Ja. Too many, I was a traitor to everything Mamool once stood for. A traitor to my friend and never writing. Broke my heart to leave, but I couldn't. Ah, shit. I couldn't stand it. Thank you. Whatever, blah blah blah. Thank you, XIV Ja, for your forgiveness. I hope that you, Cecil, and I can find a new way forward. Alright, hopefully we have enough people to get started. Let's go and ask Onger if she needs anything else. Alright. Thank you for your aid in recruiting others. The handful of wyverns are working short. Orca short is now but a trifle. The handlers have their orders. There's one thing I have to ask of you. While fertile, the soil needs some additions to better accommodate the seeds and starters that I've brought with me. I think some charcoal would balance out its acidity nicely. Perhaps you could bring some from the. I'm not even going to from the cinder field. I've obtained the proper permissions from XIV to gather from the horizon. As long as your work is done respectfully, we'll have nothing to fear. We'll begin setting up a base of operations in the meantime, so let me know when you require what we need. Alright. the fuck am I going? Way over there. Alright. Alright. Okay, we gotta go that way. That! That was easy. I still love this song. Still one of the best songs in best area zones in Dawntrail. The vocals hit so nice. God, I love the vocals for this place. Well, they're not really vocals per se, but you know what I mean. The hymns, I would are probably maybe better off saying. I got your damn charcoal, man. I got one extra too. Perfect. Just help. I'll have the wyvern handle this mix our fertilizer into soil as they tillets. All right. Let's see what the change this place is gonna see. Oh, look at that! We got an actual crop field going now. Cart secure, ready when you are. Just about. Yes, this should be ground fine enough to distribute evenly. Once we till the souls for beds, we can begin seeding in earnest. Mamool Ja, can I count on your continued support? Me? But XIV Ja is the one who grows things. And you have grown our hopes into a viable operation to recruit the necessary allies. Charisma like yours is essential for gaining every success. Alright, I'll do what I can. My prize is Mamool Ja from Mamook. Your assistance will be invaluable, Cecil, if you spare the time. I'm in it for the long haul, buddy. After all these years, my homestead is what to realize true progress. I would love to have you with us as we build a brighter future for my people. I'll help them on prize adventurer. And put it that way, I can't say no. Thank you, I'm in your debt. It's hard to have you with us. Sorry for the wait, the wyverns are ready. Thanks, XIV Ja. Let's get started. Hey, look at that. They got some progress going. Now that's a bit. Now that's some nice soiling done right there. Ooh. This is the music for this place? This game will be good. Mook another chance. I can just feel it. I can feel it too. Let's show the world what these lands can grow. Together by our own hands. Hey, yay. For the hopes to yet to slowly bloom, my work has established a granary. Nice. Nice. Eat your vegetables. Huh. Hey. Nice. Alright, so you know the gist of how this goes if you see my past Beast Tribe videos. So once the next when I can do the next quest, the next main quest, I'll be back. So I'll see you then. Alright, we're back. We can go on to the next rank. Mr. Boy, Mr. Mamool Ja. What do we have? Cecily, did you see? The plants Onger brought from Charlene are growing. They're actually growing. It's amazing. All's going according to plan so far, but overconfidence begets failure. Or begets error. In truth, we've detected evidence of harmful insects upon our crops recently. Insects? Can't we just stamp them out? If only it were so simple. Every one you find represents another 10, another 100 indeed. Another 100. Indeed, we may be facing an infestation of thousands if left unchecked. Oh, good. Well, you're in the middle of the jungle. Which is why we must find a companion plant for our crops post-haste. As the name suggests, companion plants support each other's growth in myriad ways, not least of all in deterring pests. All the samples I bought with me should thrive in this particular etheric environment. Their efficacy against local fauna has yet to be tested. It would be wise to test a local variety of plant for the job instead. In other words, we need a plant native to these forests that will repel those insects. Precisely. Might you have any suggestions? Chichica bananas? What about the trees of living light? I don't want a text box. That's certainly what I don't want. How about the seedkin? I didn't even consider that possibility, but such a creature may be exactly what we need. Surely, local seed can have adapted to repel insects that plague their own bodies. What about a branch bearer? It looks like a bird, but it's actually an ambulatory plant. I've heard it emits these giant bursts of energy to ward off pests. Sounds like it may be well worth our time to capture one. Can you do it? Leave it to me. We Dawntrail are used to taming all sorts of beasts, not just wyverns. But on the off chance the creature becomes aggressive, I'll need someone to back me up in a fight. Will you come along? What am I gonna do? I just have a pickaxe. Then I'll leave the matter to both of you. In the meantime, I'll investigate the scope of the damage done by these insects. The sooner we return, the better. Let's meet up northwest of the Golmaji Grove. We're sure to find branch bearers there. Alright, whatever you say, man. Alright, where am I going? Over there? Alright. 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 There should be plenty of branch bearers around here. They mimic birds that attract carnivores and leech energy off them their would-be predators. Theory, either of us could act as a decoy to lure one over, but that may well end in violence. Taming creatures is about trust, after all, not physical dominance. I'd like to make an offering instead. Something rich in its energies it likes. Are you up to the task? Sure. What am I doing? Excellent! Then how about you bring me some glowing mineral water from the cenote Neozota? Contact with the meteorite there should make it particularly potent. While you tend to that, I'll scout out a good candidate. Alright. Eh. Alright, that was easy. Alright. Did you find something that a branch bear might like? I've got some of these. Even richer energies than I imagined. The rest you can lead to me. I'll show you. Oh shit! I hit the damn touchpad and fucked it up. Oh. Here it comes. Ooh. Yep. Hello, Mr. Bird. There, little one. I'm glad you accepted my gift. It represents the balmy shared beings of this forest. All's well that ends well, as you can see. What the hell did you do to it? Not to say I emerged completely unscathed. So it goes. But so it goes sometimes. Once I realized it meant no harm, we came to an understanding. The Dawntrail magics I cast on, which brought me, certainly didn't hurt my chances either. Anyway, let's have Onger take a look and see if our new friend will benefit our garden. Oversized chocobo? Alright. Alright, we need to go back to there. Alright. Hello, lady. What do you think? I've studied my share of sea king, but I've never seen anything quite like this. Specimen, it's a marvel. I hope I can help some with our pest problem. Ooh. Well, it's made itself right at home. An etheric emission is so potent as you can see it. No doubt this is an instinctual measure against irritants. And given its immaculate behavior, it seems keen on protecting us as well. We can direct attention to our gain area, as dare say the plague of insects won't stand a chance. Will you help protect our little garden? I'll take that as a yes. I'll take that as a yes! My colleagues tame more of these fine creatures. Wonderful! Let's coordinate our efforts with the branch bearers to create a hospitable environment for our crops. Alright. Alright. Short and sweet. Alright. Ooh, we have a new building up? Ooh, we do, we do. You seem to be best of friends, do they not? Yeah, there's more of them. There's more than just one. They were successful in befriending the beneficial companions to the gainery thanks to the branch bearers at their commissions. Gawk Golmo's crops are no longer harrowed by pests. Oh shit, I missed that one batch of dialogue. Hey. Nice. Eat your vegetables. Nice. There's the mounts, which I don't have enough for yet. So I'm guessing those are the Beast Tribe mounts. Not the worst I've seen, honestly. It's definitely better than the last mount. What was the last mount that we got from the Beast Tribe? Shit, what was that mount? Not the hippo. Was it the alpaca? No, it wasn't the alpaca. Right? No. Ah, shit, I don't remember what was it no, it wasn't the alpaca. What was the Wait, did I even buy the Beast Tribe mount from the last group? I don't even fucking remember. I might have to swing by over there and check. I seriously don't remember what the Beast Tribe mount was for the previous one. Oh, it was this, the giant manatee. That's what it was. Alright. Nice little area. Alright, well, I got some more quests to do and whatnot. So, when I can do the next quest, I will be back. So, sit tight. Alright, we're back with another quest. Hey, buddy. What's up, man? The Hoobie Goes returned. The branch bearers have settled nicely. Those pesky bugs are gone, and our next harvest is well on its way. Only, local beasts have been encroaching upon Goldmill recently, threatening our workers and trampling our crops. We've taken immediate action, of course. I asked Mamool Ja if he could develop some kind of repellent, like the two you once did with wild wyverns. I was just about to go and pick up the prototype. Since you're here, why don't you come along? Sure. Whatever, man. Whatever. What are we going? What are we doing? Not you. No! Cecilla, now this is a pleasant surprise. You look well. I reworked the old smoke bombs into traps that issue smoke from an extended period, allowing ample time for our farmers to flee if necessary. But these are only a stopgap. Able-bodied fighters patrolling the area would do a far better job for security, if you ask me. That may be so, but we can't just spare any of our workers. We may have to try recruiting Mamool Ja, who moved to Tuli like me. Since you got a knack of convincing people, I'd like you to join me. Well, first stop will be the exaltation. So stop by when you have a moment. Away we go! I don't even know what that is. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out together. We'll find it out together. Alright, where am I going? Alright. Alright. There you are. You're not Mamool Ja. Aw, you're here. I was just catching up with an old friend. In fact, he was kind enough to direct me to Mamool Ja, a fellow ex-patriots? Is that how to say it right? From Mamook. Normally, Mamool Ja works as a bodyguard, but as luck would have it, he's relaxing by Dawntrail tonight. Let's go and find him. Okay. That guy's not gonna say a word to me. Let's see how it is. Not gonna say now. Not even gonna tell me. Not even gonna say hi. What the fuck? After all I've done for this city. All right. Well, aren't I popular today? Wait, I know you! You're the Dawn Servant's right-hand woman! Even you, Mamool Ja. I had no idea Cecil was such a celebrity. Celebrity doesn't even begin to describe it. At least, not among us mercenary types. To come and fight like Cecil Rai, recognized by the proud disciple herself, is a dream for no few of us. Wow, really? Our name... we got quite a name for ourselves. So, to what do I owe this honor? Mamool Ja, I thought you'd gone back to Mamook. I have, and I want you to return with me. Don't take this the wrong way, but even if Mamook has changed, I still prefer the freedom of Tulu to that dismal forest. Besides which, you can eat here. Truly eat! Najul doesn't compare to what the city can offer. That's the whole point! We have more vegetables than ever, we're planning to add more. We're talking about Mamook, right? Aren't we? Maybe start at the beginning, Mamool Ja. Did you mention the Gainery? Oh, that's right. He doesn't know yet. Let me explain. You left out the most important detail, man. What the fuck? No wonder you suck at convincing people to join you. Well, come and impressed. A Mamook that not only grows something other than a jewel, but works with outsiders to do so. Exactly. We need to protect what we've worked so hard to build. Won't you help us? Fine. Since you're this invested, I'll go and give it a look. But if I'm forced to eat even a single jewel, I'm out of there. Fair enough. Gakko was such a behold, though. You won't regret this. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? What do you think, man? By the gods, there's a Najul in sight. Now I understand your excitement. This is an unprecedented achievement for Mamook. Isn't it? We need to shore up our defenses, and that's where you come in. What do your eyes see that mine don't? A weak fence for starters. You have supplies and tools to reinforce them, I hope. The tools I'll take care of, and Cecil is as good a gatherer as you'll find. Any supplies you need, she'll procure. Now that I bring you some soft limestone for the new barriers. You should be able to find some around ankle deep. We'll praise Onger of our plan. Once you have the supplies, you can deliver them directly to her. We're counting on you. Alright. Whatever. Make me do all the back-breaking work. So we can crew across the continent. Oh boy. It's all the way across the continent. By the way, I did finish, oh, well, I guess I won't mention him here. I'll save that for, I'll save that for when I do the quests for, the occult crescents. Alright. Alright. Give me that. I could have used that last swing. One swing ago, I could have used that. Alright. Alright. So they did make a minor change, and I didn't notice this for a little bit, but you can actually mount up now while you're running. So it's nice little change. It took some getting used to, though. The only bad thing about it is you can't cancel out of it by running. I think you have to actually like jump to cancel out of it, which it has messed me up a couple times while going through the occult crescents, grinding. I'm going the wrong way. What the fuck am I doing? I don't want to go to the garden spot. I want to go over here. Alright, let's see how this place is going to upgrade. I'll come back and ascend your reinforcing our fences. I got 4 blocks of rock. What are we going to do with this? Put it to good use. Ooh, we got stone fence now. I don't know how 4 bits of limestone can make a stone fence, but what do I know? Hey, look at that! It's food everywhere. I'm surprised how many members of Jean's associates talking to this call. Thanks to their patrols, our granary feels safer than ever. Beasts should no longer trouble us, and come harvest time, we should have more than enough people to lend a hand. I'll admit, the glow of our field yield surprised me at first. The closer inspection revealed these plants mirror nodule in their reaction to the etheric environment. The appearance has no negative effect on the nutrients on palatability. Hey, look at that. They're growing! Nice. Hey. We got a stone fence now. I'm not quite sure how 4 bits of limestone was enough to make a whole stone fence, but hey. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Alright. So, that quest is done. So, when we come back... Well, wait, we're not done yet. We still got more quests to do. So, when I can do the next quest, I will be right back. Hello, right. We're back with another part. Hey, man. we can continue with this expedition of making some farms and crops. What's up, buddy? What do we got going on? Just look at our crop store, Cecila. Mamool now has a choice when it comes to food. We never could have seen this day if not for your help. But we can still do better. More can flourish yet. I just know it. As passionate as always, I see. Well, I wish I could agree with you. I'm afraid we may be reaching the extent of our crop variation. Currently, the forest restricts us in two ways. One, the meteorite's unique ether, and two, a distinct lack of natural sunlight. Ah, shit. Removing even one of those restrictions would certainly increase our options, assuming such a feat were possible, of course. We considered how to let the sunlight in before, but it's not as easy as felling a tree or two. Now, those are big fucking trees to chop down. I don't think that'll work. One other could reference on another locale that cultivates flora near total darkness. Like the hammer. Why was this an option? Labyrinthos is fully lit up. That makes no sense. Heritage found. That's right. When I was in Tuli, I heard about what happened in Yaslani. They said the dome was rife with lightning energies, and an endless night lingers over the land. Fascinating. And yet they successfully farmed there. I can't even pronounce the word. Yuppies Halo, you say? I have a permit to visit XIV. Why don't we go to see for ourselves? I also possess the requisite permission, so I can join you. If we can compare the data of this forest to that of Yuppies Halo, we may find may well find a clue relevant to our current conundrum. I also possess the requisite. No, I just read that twice. I'm dumb. It'll be a long journey, but we have a moment to lose. Lead the way, Cecila. Alright. Seems easy enough for me! Alright. Oh, take you straight there? How nice of you. How nice of you! Alright. To think the sun once shone so brightly here. It's different sort of darkness than that of the Jatika Heartland. Without the aspect of ether that's dense in the atmosphere, it's little wonder that thick thunderclouds obscure the sky as they do. I could probably understand in awe of this place all night, but we have a duty to fulfill. We need to ask the residents here about their farming techniques. Okay. We're ready you are, so let's lead the way. Got it. Let's have a look. Okay. Alright. What's this? So these towers are acting as an artificial sun for the plants. They're far smaller than what we have in Labyrinthos, but no less effective than growth of crops. Okay. Well, as you can see, we grow crops in circles in Yuppies Halo. The reason is simple, because contraption converts lightning aspect to energy and to create an ideal environment for our crops. From humidity to lighting the temperature and soil quality. Hang on, I've seen you before. With Shalosi, right? No? She's away in business at the moment, but I'll let her know you dropped by. She'll be sorry to have missed you. I don't remember who she is, I'm sorry. Oh, our little farm has caught your fancy. I can hardly blame you. Keeping crops alive in environs such as these is no small feat, if I do say so myself. We use electro-up equipment to supply the plants with the nutrients and light they require. The key to good hard gardening is understand the unique needs of each species, after all. These folks have worked hard to achieve the impossible. I'm all the more inspired to do the same. That said, it will be nothing but a bother if we stand around here. Let's regroup and discuss our next steps. Alright. Alright. Thought I heard a decent amount of what is in the outside world to leave in Mamool, but I still don't know the half of it, do I? Thanks for guiding us here. This trip was well worth it. Indeed, we can neither develop such an infrastructure overnight, nor can we discount the differences between heritage found in the Jatika heartland. However, the knowledge that aspect the ether may be converted into something equivalent to natural light is invaluable. We may not possess this electrope, but perhaps magic can achieve a similar effect. The Boniwa are peerless when it comes to magic. Let's head back and ask Mamool Ja. He's probably missing us about now anyway. Alright. I can do that. You can take me straight back there? That'd be great. Thanks, buddy. I don't have to teleport anywhere. Hold on a moment while I fetch Mamool Ja. Mamool Ja, explain your idea. If you're looking to achieve the impossible with magic, shouldn't you speak with our mightiest practitioner instead? You don't mean the Autarch? He's different now, and he wants the best for his gainery, as same as anyone. I'm sure he'd help if you asked. But I left. Surely I'm a little more than a traitor in his eyes. He's changed his ways, I promise. You were instrumental in freeing Mamool from the shackles of blessed siblings, so I guess you know better than most. Then if your mind is made up, shall we request an audience? Easy enough. Masterful work. Autarch. Just the other day, my wife brought me a sample of your harvest. I can hardly believe how flavorful it was. Thank you. It's an honor to receive such kind words. I hear that you require Boniwa's expertise. Yes, we were hoping to create light here. With magic. So we can grow an even wider variety of crops. We made a journey to Islani by Cecil's guidance and studied the agricultural techniques of the heritage found. The harsh climate there is constantly obscured by dark clouds. Yet, by way of special devices, the farmers will create artificial sunlight through me, though enough to maintain a healthy bed of crops. Instead of devices, we thought Boniwa magic might achieve something similar. Do you think it's possible, Autarch? Weaving illusions into reality is indeed possible for us, but you require more than simple light, no? It is as you say. The light in question must deliver properties necessary for our plant's nutrition and at appropriate levels. I'm happy to explain in detail if you believe such a feat can be achieved. It can. The magic will require eligible vessels, however, created from material replete with energy. Understood. We'll procure whatever you need. Seems easy enough. Alright, what's my duty? What am I gathering? He's cooperating. The Autarch really has changed. Anyway, we need to gather materials for those vessels. The Autarch said rich in energy, so I know just the thing. Chunks of meteorite harvested from Sino Jayunja. You can't get more concentrated energy than that. So it comes down to you, Cecila. Bring what we need for the vessels and we'll take care of the rest. Where the fuck is that? Over there? Easy enough. Easy. I can do that. child's play. Gotta go over here. Fancy schmancy yellow stone. Alright. That was easy. Alright. Alright, so what do we have to accomplish with this? What kind of upgrade we're gonna get? Here you go, I got some yellow, fancy schmancy yellow stones for you. Perfect, this is good. Concentrate energy. I'll bring you to the auto arc and we'll get started right away. Alright. What are we gonna get? What's the next upgrade? Woo! Lanterns! It's so bright. Look at that! Colorful watermelons! Such remarkable magics. These lights illuminate our granary as though it was midday. And you may have noticed Gaunt Goma's in his addition. I don't know how Mamool Ja and the others found time to repair a kitchen, but it makes spreading our yields more for consumption easier than ever. You got like colorful rainbows, colorful watermelons. Admiring the kitchen, are you? One day it'll make some legendary dishes. Even one to rival XIV Bible. An admirable dream with passion like yours, I'm certain it shall come true. We can make the meal. We can share a meal, just like Mamool Ja did on that battlefield to an endless war. Creating a dish that brings XIV's neighbors to the table again. This is my next hope for Goma. I hope it can become living proof that Mamool Ja has changed for the better. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, right. It's just so to Mamool Ja's dreams for his future homelands. Making good progress, though. Making good progress. Boop, boop. Nice. Sweet. How much more we got going on here? So we have 2 more ranks to go. Two more rank missions. Oh man, so we still got a couple weeks until the next one. Where's this kitchenette that I saw? Is this the kitchen? It's not the kitchen. This is the shop. No, I guess it is the kitchen. Colorful I keep saying colorful rainbows. Colorful watermelons. Look at them. They're so colorful. All right. Making good progress, I would think so. All right. When we can go into the next quest, I will be back. So sit tight. Alright, we're back for another part. Another expansion. Hey man, what's next on the chopping block? Thanks y'all for your help around the granary, Cecila. More crops than ever are thriving in our new lights. The kitchen has been getting good use of as well, and I've heard nothing but glowing reviews from our produce. Dare I ask how the preparation of your legendary dish proceeds, Mamool Ja? Perfectly! Can't wait to start cooking, in fact. Can you cook? Not at all! Truly, I never wanted a place to eat, so I never picked up the habit. You? Oh god. What the fuck? I couldn't see what she said! Because it's kind of, my controller kind of locked up on me. I'm assuming she can't cook either. So I'm the only chef here. Great, wonderful. I wonder how this. I wonder what this dialogue choice would be if I wasn't a culinarian. I could theoretically call it recipe, I suppose. Great. A woman with many talents, eh? But for the new dish I'm thinking of, we'll need specific help. Namely, help from the people like Brox to make the next Zybrook Pibble? I forget how it's pronounced. Their cooperation is paramount. I was hoping to show them what we have been growing in Gokgolma. That's a wonderful idea. Do you have any acquaintances in Brox? I understand proactive communication may have been sparse, even in light of the peace accord. Tyat Row from the brother Brox is a friendly sort. He sounds like a good option. I don't remember these guys, but you know Tyat Row as well. I met him when the brethren came through on official business. Lovely fellow. Let's see if you can't find him in Nick Brox. All right. It's kind of interesting how they reference the other jobs like culinarian. Oh, alright. It's going to Brox. Alright. Where am I going? I am going over there. Hey man. Mamool Ja, Cecil, an odd yet welcome bedfellows. What can I do for you? We had something to ask. You know about Gokgolma, right? I was hoping that we could use some vegetables grown in our granary to fashion as a new sort of cuisine, together with Brox. If it's cuisine you want, talk with Bold Setsi. Since retiring from the Brethren of Brox, he's become fascinated with cooking. He'll even travel all the way to Thule for ingredients to whip up some new odd thing. And I'll vouch for the quality. I've enjoyed many a delicious supper from old Bold Setsi. I saw him on the north side of town. If you hurry, you may be able to catch him. Bold Setsi. I got it. Thank you, Tight Row. Rut Row? What the fuck your name is? Alright. Over here. I know your face, adventurer. But what a business have you here, Mamool Ja? Pardon me, sir, but are you Bold Setsi? We're looking for a culinary expert, and Tight Row suggests we seek you out. You can grow vegetables and mook, you see. Crops of all colors, shapes, and sizes. Oh, and we wanted to make a new dish for it with our produce alongside our friends here in Nick Brox. So yeah, you have me cook for you. As your friend, you speak gladly of what you know, little boy. I grew up on stories of the old war and know all too well the facade of peace that has poisoned this forest. For years I've watched Mamook shift on an ilm, chasing false dreams of blood siblings while looking down on us lessers. You're right. I left Mamook for that very reason. I moved to Thule because I hated my homeland. But when I heard about people stood on precipice of change, I remembered how to hope. If the fruits of our labors can be shared with you, if our communities can make a new dish that puts the past behind us, that, I believe, will serve as real proof. It will be Mamook's real purposeful step into a bigger, brighter world. I suppose having a look at these vegetables couldn't hurt. The company you keep certainly lends credence to your plea. Thank you, sir. Allow me to escort you to our granary. Goma. Alright. Guy's probably not an easy guy to convince. Alright. Going that way. Alright. Man. I can hardly believe there are manners in the Jatiga Heartland could offer such big yields. I was hoping we could combine our ingredients. Crops from our granary and the bounty from your forest, just like the Zikbrock Pibble was made. Zikbrock Pibble? You dream big, boy, I'll give you that. These crops were grown from Mook's own welfare, but I would share them with our Ixbro brothers and sisters. I firmly believe that together our people are stronger. As do I. Who's this? Autark? Allow me to humbly beg your assistance as well. I renounce the old teachings and acknowledge the mistakes of the past. Mamook must make amends. Will you not help us to do so? If the Autark himself is asking, I obviously can stand in a brand new Mamook. Very well. If you wish to join hands with us Ixbral, let's feast together once more. The bounties you have grown here will be reimagined to a dish befitting both of our peoples. You have my thanks. And you have done well with this granary. It's given me much to think about regarding Ixbrooks. Send word once preparations have been made. I should be glad to attend the banquet. We have our work cut out for us. Let's see this through. First of all, I'd like to know more about Mamool Ja culinary preferences. Could I ask you to conduct such a survey for me? Sure. If you don't mind, I'll leave you to it, Cecil. I plan to return to Ixbrooks. I'd like to invite as many people as I can to our banquet, including the Ixbrooks rocks, once I pluck up the nerve. Ooh. I don't remember who that is. I'm sorry. Thank you. If we all work together, I know we can just make this a success. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Alright. Let's go chat some people up. I got hiccups. Man. Or lady. I can't tell if you're a man or a lady. When I was young, I used to think meat was such a delicacy, but this belly of mine can't tolerate it much anymore. Now I prefer the sweet vegetables that we grow in that lovely garden of ours. I'm sure all the old folk like myself feel similarly. That sounds about right. Old people can't really digest hard foods very well. Ugh. My favorite dish is Ixbrook Pibble. Was to talk this city after the right of succession. Not only was the meat delicious, but knowing that our Nozul leaves have played such a crucial role is a point of pride. What about you? My favorite food? Well, I couldn't get enough tacos when I was in Thule. Weight of them in her hand, the satisfaction of biting in. You really feel like you were eating, you know? And Aunt T's signature spice? Mmm. Oh, but I'm sure whatever you end up making will also be good. If there's anything way I can help, let me know. Well, he's a foodie. He loves his tacos. So I'm not sure what we got out of that. We got some guy who... We got the old folk who can't digest meat. We got someone who loves Brock's Pibble. And we got that guy who is obsessed with tacos. So, not a whole lot of options here. Hey man, here's what I know. That's helpful. Really? How's that helpful? With a better understanding of folks' preferences, I believe I know what sort of dish we're looking for. But you'll need natural yeast for the bread. Can you bring me some from the what? The Zada-Talatsuli? Jesus Lord. Good, I'll start preparing in the kitchen the other ingredients, so hurry back as soon as you can. What the fuck is that? What is that? I'll go over there. Oh, Lord. Alright. Yeast. You know, I'm not quite sure how the fuck you get yeast from mining stone. I don't understand how. Whatever. I don't understand how you can get yeast from a rocky wall. I don't understand, but I'm not here to judge. If they want rocky yeast, they'll get rocky yeast. They'll get it and they'll like it. Might have some sediments of rock in there, but it's just extra flavoring. Did you find what we need? I found your rocky yeast. Might have some sediments, rock in there, but rock and minerals. But hey, this will do nicely. Good work. You the rest of the preparations to me. I managed Mamool Ja will be back soon. If there's anyone else who'd like to invite to the banquet, now would be the time. No, I'm good. Who the fuck I'm gonna invite to this banquet? Maybe this girl? Hey girl, do you want to eat some rocky yeast? My role here is a strict one of research and facilitating the growth of new crops in Mamool, but it is a joy to honor to know that these crops will now link the two disparate peoples. Shall we go and assist the banquet preparations? Sure. Let's do it. Rocky yeast! The power of rocky yeast and sediments and ore and minerals. Sounds tasty. What do we got? We got big bushes. Ooh. Apple trees. Are those new? I don't even know if they're fucking new. Feast your eyes upon Yoctel's newest creation, the bounty of two forests. Oh god, that looks... Oh my god, it looks... Oh, that doesn't even look good. What the fuck? What kind of buns, what kind of bread is that? Oh lord. It looks awful. Tika Selvas. Oh god, it doesn't even look good. It's like they peel away all the crust and let the bread part. The brother of Brock's up. Oh wow. Oh, look what it is. You came. A could hardly refuse Mamool Ja's impassioned entreaty, to say nothing of Cecil's presence here today. I am simply fulfilling my duty as Xbox Rocks. Oh, was this what's her face's father? Woke Lamaz. Even so, I thank you for your attendance. I apologize for the wrongdoings we have done you. Do you speak of Mamook's rejection of the peace forged by Zybrug Pitbull? Or perhaps a tragic accident that befell my daughter 16 years ago. So it is him. Okay. I speak of both. Whether or not our communities join hands is a matter of the next generation to decide. Seeing one and all gathered here today, I have little worry for the future. But some evil men can neither be forgotten or forgiven. 16 years ago, an assassin was sent to kill my young daughter. By your order or influence, I know not, but the fact remains. A sin for which I would but forfeit my life if it would help our people choose the path of reconciliation. Forfeiting your life again? I thought you were chided for that act at the feet of the Brotherhood. From what I hear, you were offered friendship and community instead. My daughter would never extend such offers lightly. Your daughter? You cannot mean... You underestimate the vivacity of my little girl. Today of all days, I will speak proudly of her strength and compassion. As her father. So he didn't know that Ma was his daughter. She survived. For this, I am truly grateful. Oh god, that doesn't even look appetizing. Cecila. Not so long ago, a sight like this would have been inconceivable. Mamook was never a place we could love. Being born here meant you either adhere to the zealotry of blooded siblings or escape these forests forever. But now we have something real proud to be proud of. We owe so much to you in Anger. Hardly. We were merely assisted. As I recall, it was a certain someone who eagerly suggested wyverns that we were able to establish this granary in the first place. Your devotion, Mamool Ja, garnered the cooperation of myriad peoples, which in turn has made Gomot blossom. Then we need to retreat, make sure that each new harvest brings joy in all this forest. For a Mamook we can live. For a Mamook we can love. The cooperation of Ixbral and the creation of the Teki Selvas, relations with Ikbrox and Mamook have improved. Unprecedented cheers for Mamook and her citizens regain pride and love for their homeland, and Gakoma, the manifestation of their hopes for a brighter future. Alright. Sweet. The Harvest of Hope. We're not done yet, though. We got one more, where is it? We got one more, mission we gotta do. So, once I can do that final one, we will move on, and we'll see how this all wraps up. So once I can do that last part, I'll be back. Alright, we are back for the last entry into the Beast Tribe. Hey man, what's up? The Pride of Mamool. Tesla, perfect timing. Do you have a moment? Both Sai has some new recipes that someone to try, so I thought you could come along. Sure. Great, let's go find him at the kitchen. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey man. You brought Cecil as well. Good, good. Have a seat. Don't mind if we do. Let's see. If it isn't Cecil Mamool Ja, whoa man. Now that smells amazing. Bolt side. Give me Tilka Silva as quick as you can. You're on the job, fool. You just stopped by for delivery, but next week got our patrol. Straighten up now. But I could just go down in a gulp. Never mind. After I get back from patrol then. See you later. I'll be back for that Ratika Reselvas. Have one ready. Better. Is that the burger? That disgusting looking burger that I saw last time? Visits like these from the brethren or other folks from Ickbrox have become more and more commonplace. Fills me with pride to see it. But that aside, we were having a seat. Mamool Ja, I've got a question about our next crop rotation. Could you spare a moment? Sorry, I'll be right back. Just busy. Busybody. Busy as ever, I see. Everyone wants Mamool Ja's ear these days. I thought I could give the poor lad some peace by having him try a new dish. Sorry. Let's eat, shall we? I've got 3 different projects I'm working on, but I'd be much obliged if you try one of them. Which will it be? What do we got? The Yucktail salad, the stewed tayati, and mystery soup. Oh god. Mystery soup. Feeling adventurous, are we? Well, I won't tell you what goes in it, lest I spoil the surprise. Without further ado, as long as it's not anything poisonous. I don't like those sounds. Facing yourself as you take a spoonful of mystery soup, you might as well jam chunk of ice down your throat. You deeply regret your decision. No need to give me your thoughts, all of this written on your face. I'll eventually be adding these dishes to the menu, so come by whenever you have a hankering. Apparently I won't be getting that in the future. Alright. Great. I should have went with the salad. I have to hand it to both sides. He really comes up with the most unique cuisine. Seeing everyone dining here makes me realize how the food has become something more than just a means of survival for Mamool. It's become a joyous source of joy. A happy side effect, perhaps, but I'm grateful nonetheless. Anyway, I have to go and chat with Onger. Apparently she wants to consult you on something. Care to join? Why not? Alright. Girly, what are you doing over here? Oh, Cecil, you came along too. This works out nicely then. I wanted to tell you about Goma has been offered a place in the Terali Agricultural Association. Outside communities officially come to recognize our efforts. Given how well our goals have been accomplished, I think it's only natural I consider a new pursuit. You don't mean you return to Chilean? Oh, heavens no. I only meant to say that I intended to pursue a study of selective breeding. Crops are more bountiful, flavorful, and nutritious, and that we have yet to develop. Mamook's economy and reputation would surely stand to benefit. Yet that thought of Gokoma might rise to the heights of horticultural excellence is what thrills me. Don't you agree? I don't even know what that means, but sure. Of course, I can think of no way better to show how much Mamook has changed. We may even manage to convince more folks to return it from Thule. As a Mamool Ja, Mamook is and always will be my homeland. I can now hold my head high when I say that. And that's only because you both were here to help. Thank you. I can't say it enough. So that's all. I'll keep doing what I can to help Ongar with her research. So if you ever find the time and inclination, feel free to stop by. I'll be waiting, ready to show you a granary the likes of which you've never seen. Hey. Bloodsworn. Yeah. Alright, and with that, we are officially done with the Beast Tribe. As you can see, we're officially done. We got one more Beast Tribe left we gotta do for this expansion. Which I'm not quite sure who will be the next one. I would think it would be the Goblins. Because the next Beast Tribe is the Crafters. And that screams the Goblins in what's the fucking place called? Earthenshire. I would expect them to be the next Beast Tribe, or something like that, because they like crafting and shit. So I would think they would be the next Beast Tribe, the last one. But yeah, we are officially done with the Beast Tribe. I guess it was okay. I like the music, if anything. But then again, I've always loved this, the Jatika Heartland music. So, music-wise, I give it a 10 out of 10. Wasn't really as exciting. I mean, personally, I still think the best Beast Tribe in terms of, like, the gathering aspect was probably... who was the best? I would probably bet the Omicrons? Yeah, I'll probably say the Omicrons, in my opinion, were my favorite in terms of the gathering Beast Tribes. So yeah, so this was alright, but it certainly wasn't the greatest, but I liked it. But we're finally done! And it only took me like, what? Almost a month? I'm a little over a month to do it. But I'm wrapping it up here. When we come back, we have no idea what's going to be coming up after this, so we'll just wait and see. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.